Please, my lord. Sergeant Mukhani can continue. When we adjourned, you mentioned that you sought Mr. Ntanzi's permission to search for a hoodie, and you found hoodies of different colors, but not the one that you were looking for. What happened further?
Lilela libella kamagare ga mo entrea mo la tufatswa le linya ka hudi la hwetsa di hudi tsa mehuta tsa mebala e sengwe yona ya mebala e mengwe e seng mobala o lebele nagana lo hwetsa. That is correct.
Yes, may proceed.
O me re ntse ke swara ona mo diaporeng tsa gare.
Well, then, as I was looking inside amongst his clothes, I found a plastic that had some metals. In German, plastic, natural plastic, any in apparent.
Plastic in so?
It was a black plastic. What we plastic in yam?
So, where in the room were you looking?
I'm going to wardrobe.
I was looking within the wardrobe. Wardrobe.
Yes.
It was amongst the clothes right at the bottom. When I took out the plastic and opened it, inside I found some bullets.
How many?
If I'm not making a mistake, they were 13.
And the caliber?
And the caliber actually, I believe.
Rifle.
They were rifle rounds. But we in time for this Spanish school.
Yes.
And then I told him, sir, I was looking for a hoodie. I'm now finding this. And I said, I want to take it. But I better be funny hoodie. You need a man just listen. He just kept quiet and looked at me. Wow, the Lord told that one bag. And then I said, now, since I was looking for a hoodie and now I'm finding this, I'm going to arrest you for it. But do you have a license for these?
Yes.
I said, do you have a very large rifle? But
yes, may proceed.
Since you are coming from the rural areas, you may be having a very large gun for shooting animals.
Yes,
he failed to answer, to explain. And then I arrested him and I read him his rights. And I said, I said, footing him jail and Madungelo art.
Police station.
From there, we closed his room and went to the Pugeng police station. Lapo Savali Kumbilake, services here Pugeng police station. I then opened a case for having ammunition without a license. I think Mbopisela Ikala Lukubani in terms of zesibhamu engenayo imvume.
Case never Pugeng case.
That case became the Pugeng case.
118/06 2020.
Manje ke case yakona kwabeyana le ka 108/06 or 20.
Omerile ra go mali yana gape ra le yana Gauteng Primrose police station.
And then we went back with him and went to the Johannesburg Gauteng Primrose police station. So siyabuya na sihamba saya Primrose police station.
Just a minute before you proceed. You mentioned that you charged him for possession of ammunition. Was he processed at the cells at Bongani?
Ele ulelela musarela go ba le dikuru je ulelela mo processor mo diseling.
Ya no rile ra mo ngwadisha ka magara ga di ga OB ya zanga tsena le seleng tsa Bongani.
No, we just registered him in the OB, but he didn't go into the cells of Bongani.
Just want to show you a document exhibit PP1.
Exhibit PP1.
Do you recognize that entry?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Put the particulars on record.
Ongoje Saturday 2020-06-20.
It's written Saturdays.
Saturday 20th June.
The 20th of June 2020.
Yes.
Entry L713.
There's an entry there that says 713.
Then go 00/40.
The time is 00:40.
In which your suspect detained.
It is written there, suspect detained.
Detective Sergeant Mohane of National Cold Case Investigation detained cell number 294 of 620 Bongani Ntanzi.
It shows how Detective Mohale of the National Cold Case Unit detained Mr. Ntanzi.
Bongani Ntanzi on booking case 118/6/2020.
On the booking case 118/6 of 2020. Was it like kombisa ukuthi usayitsheni umkhalo wase National Cold Case Unit wabopha umsolwa uBongani wakantanzi eqala elithi 118/06 of 2020.
Possession of live ammunition.
Athi lapho ke wayembophela ukuba nenhlamvu zesibhamu.
Notice of rights as per SAPS 14 number.
Athi ke hayi ke namalungelo wafundelwa khona njengele number ebhalisiwe SAPS 14
number 5094.
The number yakhona ko 5094
7284.
7284.
Read and explained to the accused.
But you wafundela amalungelo ekufundela umso.
And understood and detained with no injuries.
Thigayi kwawazisisakela amalungelo wayeseke eyavalelwa engelimele.
Correctly detained by me, signed Sergeant P.V. Mohane.
Kuyaqhubeka kuyasho ukuthi wavalelwa yimina Sergeant Mohane and kwase kuyasayindwa.
I just want to show you an exhibit LL.
Athi ngifuna ukukhombisa lana i-exhibit LL.
Can you identify it for the court?
Notice of rights in terms of the Constitution.
Yes. Which document is that exhibit LL?
It is his rights of arrest.
Yes. The particulars of the person? Yes.
Okay. First certificate by detainee Bongani Ntanzi.
Right, that says it mentions the name of Ntanzi.
I, Bongani Ntanzi, name of it hereby certified that I've been informed in English.
Mina ke uNtanzi ngiyachaza la ukuthi ngizisisile ngitshelwa amalungelo ngesingisi.
State language of my rights in terms of constitutional as set out above by Sergeant Mohani.
Ngiyabona lapho ngichazelwe ngichazelwa uSergeant Mohani.
Name of a person who informed the detainee.
Umuntu ke wazisa umsolwa.
That I understand the contents.
Ukuthi ngezwisisa ukuthi okubhalwe lana yini.
Thereof date.
Sekufakwa enosuku
2020 /06-19.
Athi umhla 19 kuJune 2020.
Time 22:45.
Isikhathi 22:45.
Place Phokeng.
Endaweni yasePhokeng.
Yes.
And then Mofasimo usayinile Moswari Wele Ntanzi, and then Kamo
underneath the suspect signed it, and the suspect is Mr. Ntanzi.
And Kamo Wola Raite usayinile Nam Mohani.
And as well the Sergeant Mohani signed.
Yes. You just read out the serial number of the notice of rights.
Yes.
The serial number on exhibit LL, how does it compare to the one that you've just read out in exhibit PP1?
S094 7284.
Yes. How does it compare to the one that you've read?
Yeah, it's the same. At the first letter, I thought it's 5. That's why I said it's 5, but it's S.
Yes.
It's the same, just that only the alphabet.
Leyo number iyafana ukuthi mina ngicanga ukuthi u5 kanti u S094724.
Yes. We want to show you exhibit PP2.
There sihlole exhibit PP2.
The cell register. Yes, entry 294. Can you just put that on record?
Entry 294 Bongani Ntanzi, age 29, gender male, date 19/6, time 22:45, offense possession of unlicensed ammunition. Case 118/6/2020, notice of rights, S094724. They detained 2006 0045. Then here it says date of release. You can see clearly.
It's fine.
Lapho bewela imininingwane ukuboshwa kukaMsola Ntanzi iyasho ukuthi isikhathi kwakuthi 2:45 usho ukuthi uboshelwa ukuba nenhlamvu ezingekho emthethweni khishwa ke nenombolo yecala S1118/6/2020 and kuyashiwa ke nenamba yephepha lamalungelo ukuthi S094724.
Yes, you may continue. So you proceeded to Primrose.
Yes,
Transfer to Primrose, SAPS, where he was detained.
He was then detained in Primrose, was evaluated Primrose.
Was he then transferred from Phokeng to Primrose?
Primrose. That is correct.
And just for the record, where is Primrose Police Station?
Primrose
In Johannesburg.
Primrose in Johannesburg. Primrose is a code.
Yes. What happened there at Primrose Police Station?
What did I go Primrose Police Station?
No, really, Ramia on a very salary case in some pain.
We placed him there because there were many other cases that we're still investigating him on. Some
and then Rabara Musha court therapy Phokeng or Pierre.
And then we took him to the Phokeng where he was going to appear in court there.
Yes.
Before
you proceed to that aspect, What happened when you arrived at Primrose?
What was the procedure? Primrose.
Police station
what happened there at Primrose was what happens in every police station where they received him and then entered him in their books. Police station
Yes, which books?
Occurrence book at selling.
It is the book, cell occurrence book, which is the occurrence book as selling.
The SAP 14A.
Also the SAP.
No, sorry, SAP 14.
Also in the SAP 14. Now go to Pakistan now SAP 14.
I just want to show you exhibit QQ.
SAP exhibit QQ, sorry, exhibit QQ.
Can you place those entries on record?
No, it's okay. QQ.
I'm still trying to find it.
All right, in which we already. Okay, in which Saturday 2020 stroke 06 stroke 20. Serial number 1871. Napo 430 04 JPD 30. Prisoner received. Warrant officer Mukwena received 1 unit as per Bongani Ntanzi SAP 14 156 of 6/2020 on booking case 118 of 6/2020 SAP 14A 5094 7284 from Sergeant Mohani, National Investigations, Pretoria.
Inumber like in 871 is cutting 430. And sure, no, which one of some going on get and get 118 of 6 of 2020. And far apart, Nami in Lingua.
Yes.
Okay.
There was no entry regarding injuries. What was the position?
No, the issue of injuries was not mentioned here.
Yes. But what was the position? Did he have any injuries?
No,
No, you had no injuries. Why are you mad?
Yes, then the next entry.
The next entry was for Sunday,
2020 06 21.
on the 21st of June 2021.
Serial number.
No, sorry, on the 21st of June 2020.
2020, no, sorry, 2020. Serial number 2029.
The serial number was 2029.
Now for 2250.
The time was 2250.
Sergeant or suspect charged.
It says there's the suspect charged.
Sergeant Mohale from National Cold Case Investigation charged one blackmail suspect Bongani Ntanzi for court.
Was Sergeant Mohale was a National Cold Case Unit where to Sola Ntanzi.
As per SAPS 14.
SAPS 14
136
136
06
06
2020.
2020.
Booking case 118 of 6 2020.
The booking case is 118 of 6 of 2020. umsola walethwa inombolo yabhalwa 2029 ngesikhathi sika 2250 so elethwa mayelana necala lika 118 of 6 of 2020.
Once again, there's no entry regarding injuries. What was the position?
Awuna mo bangwaleng hape ka go hobala. No, he was not injured. Ubenga clean man.
Read the entry below that at 2300 hours.
Kupa lebaleng kamera kamotasa EU.
This one is with serial number 2020.
Cells visited?
Yes, 2300. Cells visited by Sergeant Kava and Constable Makutu. 10 units in custody, no complaints.
Ati bare the cell dileja bathi amasela avashela Sergeant Kava nomunye ahamba nayo akungena zikhalo.
Yes, you may proceed.
Ke tlotsa la pele ka ya di 2022 ya escort duties elori I Thomas le number ka 265 nako 715 ya nebela ka tsela escort duties. Detective Sergeant Mokhani from National Cold Case escorted 1 unit as per SAP 14136 of 6/2020. Bongani Ntanzi, case 118 of 6/2020. He was taken to Hlabane Magistrate Court.
Lana ubhale ukuthi uDetective Session Mokhani waphelezela oyedwa uBongani Ntanzi emphelezela eHlabane Court.
And then
we took him and went with him to Hlabane. So
Once again, there's no entry regarding injuries. What was the position?
No, he was not injured.
Yes.
And we took him to Hlabane and then they took the docket to the prosecutor. So I figured sometimes Samisa de Hlabane umshushisi wasethatha docket basoyisa docket umshushisi. Because it was the time of COVID, Hlabane was closed and they were working outside. So I must figure out lapho sothola ukuthi Hlabane evaliwe ngoba kuyisikhathi se-COVID babesebenzela ngaphandle. They received him and they received the docket. Base bamamukela ne-docket yakhe.
By postponed to the 20. By postponed to the 20. About the 29, I'm not sure. So
the case was postponed. I think it looks like the 29th, but what I know is that the case was postponed.
Just want to show you Exhibit RR.
Exhibit RR.
Can you just identify what is Exhibit RR?
Exhibit RR again.
To charge sheet Flagstad.
It's written charge sheet Flagstad. Charge sheet Flagstad.
Case A171 stroke 20 police station Pukeng.
Police station is Pukeng.
Case number 1186 of 118 of 6/2020.
The case is 118 of 6 of 2020.
Investigation officer Sergeant Mokhani.
The investigation officer appears as Sergeant Mokhani.
District
Yes. What is the place of trial?
Gore molato go tlo theleletswa kae?
Hlabane court.
In Hlabane.
And the date of first appearance?
Tšatši la mathomo la go hlaga mo kgorong
2020/6/2022.
2020/06/2022.
Yes. And the name of the accused?
Leina la mo latofatšwa.
Bongani Ntanzi.
The name of the accused was Bongani Ntanzi. Igama likamsolo Bongani Ntanzi.
Address Nongoma.
Ikheli lakhe ke kwaku Banongo.
If you can turn to page 4, if you count from the first page.
Ka go tloa pageng ya mathomo wa ya go pageng ya bone.
To which date was the matter postponed?
To page 4.
Ga o thoma ka pageng ya mathomo ta go fetša page ya bone mo ba re ile ya go setšwa morago gore e lo tsena gape ka tšatši le lefe.
Request postponement to the 3rd of 8/2020.
It was postponed to the 3rd of 8/2020.
What is the date of postponement?
Tšatši la le beilweng mo la gore bušeditšwe gore yo tsena neng ke lefe.
Or agent the 29th of 6/2020.
Adjourned to the 29th of 6/2020.
Yes. And whilst we're still on Exhibit R, there were several appearances. Can you get to the appearances of the 13th of July 2020?
Our level appearance the 13th of July 2020.
It's the 6th page when you start from the beginning.
Also, Mama Tomo, it have a page over 60.
Yes. And did you accompany the accused to court when he appeared?
Well, I think la lemon to Fajo, I lay an corona, Hilo, Bonagala Mokoron. Yes, he was accompanied by me. You have a go with me on Bisalap.
On the proceedings of the 13th of July 2020, can you indicate, according to the record, who was appearing on behalf of the accused?
Kimang Ebedi Medua Mulato Facha, God Jachelewe.
The defense accused one, Mr. Mjiako.
But the accused, the representative for the accused was Mr. Mjiapo.
And it's written digitally recorded. Just read what stands beyond or below that digitally recorded.
Here, Mr. Mjiako request postponement to the 3rd of 8/2020 in discussion with the DPP.
Bamjiako ucele ukuthi hlahla icala lihlehliselwe umhla 3 August 2020 emuva ukuthi kube nokuxoxisana no DPP.
And again, on the next page, the appearances of the 3rd of August 2020.
The appearance of the 3rd of August 2020, more page in lateral.
It was on the...
Who was appearing for the accused?
Mr. Mjiako Ape.
It was Mr. Mjiako again. Mjiako foot.
The proceedings of the 17th of August 2020.
17th August 2020.
In which Mr. Mjiako Mara Ubaseo.
It is written Mr. Mjiako, but he was not present. But Mr. Mjiako,
next page.